It looks like an A380 is finally going to make its way to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and the previews look pretty impressive. Hey everyone, it's Hotchmania, and today I've got a look at FlyByWire's new A380 preview, which is pretty darn cool. Now, call me fanboy, pass me another cup of Kool-Aid, because it looks like the new FlyByWire A380 might just be exactly what we've been hoping for. So if you're unaware, FlyByWire is the team that developed the A320neo project for Microsoft Flight Simulator. When Microsoft Flight Simulator first came out, it was a little unimpressive. There were a lot of systems that were missing. It didn't have LNAV, didn't have VNAV. It just performed very poorly. No one was impressed by it. And we quickly realized that the airliner experience by default was not great. Now, fast forward a little bit, and a team called FlyByWire, and they've changed their name a couple times now, it doesn't matter. They came together and said, let's take the A320neo that comes with the game and actually make it really good. And the result was, it is really stinking good. If you've flown the A320neo, we've talked about it many, many times here on this channel. It's an incredible piece of free software. And now FlyByWire is coming out with an A380. So FlyByWire released a new development build that looks at a preview of what to expect in this new aircraft. Now, I need to warn everybody, this is a development preview. I haven't actually played with it. I haven't flown it. For all I know, it could be terrible, but I'm giving FlyByWire a lot of credit because they did such a good job with the A320neo that I think a lot of us are very excited for an A380. After all, an A380 in Microsoft Flight Simulator would mean that we finally have a great high-fidelity, long-haul aircraft. It's something that's really been missing. Certainly, there's plenty of other airliners we'd all love to see in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Hello, L1011 fans, anybody? But in the meantime, we'll take what we can get. Beggars can't be choosers, and certainly FlyByWire looks really darn cool. So, in the new preview that FlyByWire has put out there, they've given us a look at some of the areas in the cockpit. There's about 2 minutes of footage, and they look at the modeling on the flight deck and some of the texture work that's out there. Dials, knobs, buttons, and levers, they're all here. And when it comes to Microsoft Flight Simulator, if you look at any aircraft, certainly the visuals are a major component to making you want to fly in it. So in this preview, we get a look at what it looks like. And the first thing that jumps out at me is not only the high fidelity of texturing here, the fact that it's, well, it looks pretty. It's really nice. It doesn't look like a, typical freeware project, not counting FlyByWire, of course. If you've been on a forum that has a freeware airplane, they tend to look a little cartoony, a little not so impressive. But here we have certainly a high standard that's been met with what we're seeing here in this cockpit preview. Additionally, it looks like it's been lived in. Airplanes have a lot of scratches and they have paint chipped off. And when you look at the FlyByWire A380 cockpit, it certainly looks like that. This is not a fresh off the assembly line plane. It's been lived in, it's been used, it's flown around, and I think that adds something to it. I think a lot of people prefer that look as opposed to everything is perfect, right? You want it to look like this plane's been around for a while, and certainly you see that in the preview. You'll also notice that the chair moves around for some of the adjustments for your presets for the chair. I don't know if that really matters much, but it's kind of cool to look at. And certainly you get a look at the MCP, the panels up top, and some of the buttons and the lighting. What really stands out to me, again, when looking at this video, and I've watched this video a number of times now, it's that it just truly looks like it is about as realistic as flight simulation aircraft can. It not only meets the standard that's already been set by the A320neo project that FlyByWire's done, the Phoenix, the PMDG 737. This is not a step down. This is a step up and in the right direction. I love it. Towards the end, you get some of the panels starting to light up there. Again, we don't know what the systems look like yet, but my goodness, this looks really darn cool. And I don't know about you, but I think it's time to start passing around the Kool-Aid and getting on the hype train, because this very much could be what we've been waiting for. Now, look, we'll have to wait for the final product to be delivered. And no, we don't know yet when it will be delivered. It could be at any point, and then who knows, near future, long-term future. It's impossible to know. This is a freeware project. This is not going to cost you anything extra. It's going to be given to you for free. So when you don't pay for it, you've got people volunteering their time in order to deliver it. So who knows when it'll be out there, but I'm excited for it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this progress. And are you equally excited for the new A380? Kudos to the FlyByWire team. Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. That way, YouTube lets you know we have a brand new video to share. This has been Hotchmania. We'll talk again real soon.